Hi guys. Hello. Don't
guys.
mind her laughing.
Hi guys.
Hi, we're back.
Yes, welcome back to In the Now podcast.
You're supposed to say my name is.
My name is. No, guys, welcome back to In the Now podcast. My name is Signorina,
My name is Praise.
and we're the hosts of this podcast.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes. So, Signorina,
You want to do the honors?
How are you doing? I don't even know how to do it.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Let me do it again.
Go ahead.
Okay, so how are you doing? I got it.
I'm good. How are you doing?
No. That's not how it goes.
How does it go?
Oh, no. You have to.
We have flipped the script.
No, you have to keep going. Like, you have to tell us more. Then I'm going to be like, oh, we haven't seen each other in like a month.
Less than a month.
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. That's just
No, but I'm good. Life is good. We had some technical difficulties. And for me to get Praise to record again is always a little bit of a mini hassle,
Because my brain tells me, do this thing, you're
Once and for all.
done, and then you get to do whatever you want.
But you have to do it well.
What are you insinuating? But yeah, adulting. We're going to discuss about when we realized that we became adults and what adulting means to us.
What it looks like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that you became an adult?
Girl, when I had things to do with money.
Valid points.
Other than shopping.
Valid points.
And buying food. Like when you realize that the amount of money that you had matters. And when you start to think about the amount of money you have.
Yeah. That's when
you're a grown up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
How about you?
Quite the same. But honestly, we started working quite young. I think we were like 14, 15 when we started working, actually. And I think that just came because we, had lack. We saw lack, to an extent, both of us, which is interesting because actually sometimes when I think about it, we do have like similarities. Obviously we're definitely not the same. Like how we were brought up.
No, for
but
sure.
we do have like similarities, like when we have had discussions.
Yeah, for sure. Because like, both of our parents like are immigrants. So it affected the opportunities that they had.
Yeah.
Everything that we're going to talk about today will somehow hinge on how we grew up.
Yeah.
And how we saw our parents live life and the challenges we saw our parents face.
Yeah.
Because I feel like all those things have contributed to how we think about money and wealth and having a job.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's like out of trauma, but it's
Lucky.
out of challenges. Because challenges have been many, plenty.
Yes.
And because of that, we also, the way we think today and why we strive for excellence and, just being well in life is because of what we saw when we grew up.
Absolutely.
And I think many people can actually relate to that. If you grew up with immigrant parents and then, the struggle was real because it definitely
was very real.
Yeah. And that's why we just want to do good now, like even better for us to have a better life. And that's what our parents always tell us anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Work hard so that your life will be easier. But anyway, we started working quite young, quite early. And I think when you are like 50, 60, you don't really think about money. Like that.
It's more like you think about money as like, oh my God, I'm gonna have money.
Yeah, and you don't even really know what to do with it, except like you said, shopping, buying sweets and things like that. That's not, that's not being an adult or responsible and things like that. But I feel like the same, that when I realized that, okay, I need money for me to help, you know, because I think we've talked about paying rent and stuff like that. I started paying rent, quite young as well.
That's
when
crazy.
I was working.
You're
I felt
a really good child.
Yeah, thanks. But I felt like the sense of responsibility that, okay, I'm working, again, like in a different place, and I'm working and I need to help. Like I want to help. Not that I really needed to, but I wanted to. And when I did help, I saw the difference.
Yeah, so I was going to say that, like, seeing how the lack of money affected our parents.
Yeah. Not cute.
Yeah, it
Not
shapes
cute.
you. It does something
It
to your
definitely
mind.
does. Yes.
Yeah.
And then when you are able to bring something and help the family, help, even if it's like a little change, it matters. And like, I feel like when that registers in your head when you're young, let's say 18 or 17, and you're working and you're able to give and you see the difference, it like puts this kind of responsibility on you, and it's really hard for you to shake that off. Yeah, because you can never go back into thinking the way that you thought before.
It's both good and bad.
Yes,
because you feel good.
Yes, and that you can help.
Yeah, but
that's the beginning of a never-ending journey. No, truly, because there's no going back from that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but same for me, but for me it's a bit different. I did see the struggle, like on the part of like my mom especially, and my dad, like because when we moved to Finland, we lived in like a different city from my dad because my mom was studying to become a nurse. With 3 teenagers.
Yeah, not easy. Not easy. Kudos to your
mom.
But
honestly, mom.
Yeah,
mommy.
He salutes you, ma. Yes.
But so like seeing that struggle, like it did make me realize that money matters. Like,
it does.
Like money is a big deal. Like you need money to make your life easier.
Yes.
Well, actually, yes, you do.
Don't even take that back. Yes,
be
you
real.
do need
you
it.
do. You
yeah,
do.
absolutely.
So I did like put this thing in my mind of like, girl, you need to have money. You need to make money. But when I did begin to make money, first of all, so I got my first job at 15. It was trash.
Of course.
I was working as a telemarketer.
Yeah, I've done that job.
The worst job you could ever do.
Yeah.
I remember the first day of work. I went to work. No one wanted to buy what I was selling. I went home. I was crying to my mom. Yeah. I said, I'm trash. I don't know how to sell anything. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So anyway, that job was terrible. I remember like when I did sell something, I was like, wow, you're amazing. But then as I'm thinking back, I was making like actual chicken change.
Like a peanuts.
I was making peanuts. For sure. Yeah. I was making 2 peanuts.
Yeah, a month. Per day. Oh, sorry. Yeah, a month. No, but that's true. That's true. That job is terrible. But I've done that too.
Yeah.
Do you remember the time when I tried to get you to work at the company I worked in?
I said you tried it.
Because she came to the interview.
I said, girl.
No, you came to the interview.
Imagine. To do what?
Yes, you did.
No. I didn't come to be interviewed.
What did you come for?
Did I come?
Yes, you did.
No way.
And they gave you the job, but you say, you know what? You called them back and said, I can't do this anymore. And then I felt so betrayed because I was like, hey, how could you leave me to work here throughout the summer?
Because I know my
like
worth.
16, 17.
I wasn't even making that much money.
Yeah.
But whatever I was making, like few hundreds I was making, it was just for myself. And also like my parents didn't make me feel like I had to contribute.
Yeah.
And also they knew that I wasn't making money.
Because it's not.
It's not money.
It's not money.
They were like, you know what, you're cute. Just
continue your life.
Yeah, just keep your few hundred, But I think when I did begin to make a bit more money, we were in a better position. Yeah. So I didn't also feel the need or the pressure to contribute to things like rent. And then my brothers grew up as well. Yeah. So I have 2 brothers and we're like almost the same age, all of us. So as I'm growing up, they're also growing up. And so like they kind of took more of the responsibility of the finances.
Absolutely. I definitely saw that.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, she was the baby girl of the house.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah. I'm just a girl. Oh my goodness, we're silly sometimes.
So I was like, you know what, boys, do it.
Go ahead.
Can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You strong men. So, and also, at the time, I couldn't really help anymore because then I went to school, I went to university, and like I couldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
student life,
what was your question? When did I become an adult?
Well, yeah, when did you realize that you became an adult?
Right.
Exactly.
I think it was towards the time when I like moved away from home. and I had to take care of myself in different ways other than just financially, because we had been working, like we said, from a young age.
Talk about that.
Money was not like a big deal anymore. So making money was not like, oh my God, I'm making money.
Yeah. So it's just part of life.
Exactly.
Yeah, at that point.
So then we had to take care of ourselves in different ways, in more demanding and challenging ways than just financially taking care of yourself. Things like taking care of your mental well-being.
Yeah, important.
Like there's
very,
nothing
very
that makes
important.
you feel like, oh wow, I'm an adult. That realizing that, oh my God, I'm responsible. I'm solely responsible for myself.
Yes.
And for my own well-being. So like, yeah, that hit me when I moved out, and I was like, wow, this is what it means to be an adult.
Yeah.
You know, you have to manage your own emotions, manage your time, manage your resources. And when I say resources, I don't even mean money. I just mean like everything else that you have and possess. Yeah. You know, so yeah.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you, like, on living alone, because that is a whole different ball game for you to live alone and for you to manage and be fine. Yeah. Because I learned so many skills and so many things also about myself when I lived alone.
Girl,
like, truly. I never really realized that I'm the type of person that needs to have food. Like, my house has to be full of food.
That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah,
think about it, right?
True.
I just realized it when I moved alone, because, like, you can come to my house and you can always make something. You can always cook something, right? And I genuinely did not know that I'm like that.
I cannot relate. I know. That is so good, and I respect that.
Yeah, and I like plan ahead and things like that. So many things that I learned, but you are so right about having to take care of, like, your mental health, your well-being, and just everything else. Because when you live alone, and when it hits you the first time, like, because I also moved for uni and I was alone, I was thinking, man, I really need to take care of myself, because I grew up with a big family. I have, like, my siblings here. I have cousins, uncles, and aunties. So I have family in Finland. So I've always been around people, and I am a people's people. Is that how you say?
Like, a people's person.
That I like people, and I'm quite social, if I say so myself, right? Yeah, I can't lie. I do like being alone though, but I do love people, and I love being around people and doing things. Yeah. Right. So I've always been with people. So when you are alone, you realize that you are literally in charge of everything. Everything that you're thinking about, what you're doing. No one is there to, like, guide you. No one is there to really advise you. Of course,
at least not in day-to-day.
Not in day-to-day things.
Like,
you have to yourself, plan your life, plan ahead, and think about, like, yourself. This is really the moment for you to take care of yourself, right? Wow. And I feel like that's, like, when you experience, like, this is what adulting is all about. You being able to take care of you. You know, because if you're not well, you can't do anything else. You know, you can't. So I feel like that was definitely a hit for me. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It wasn't like, oh my goodness. Like, it was just like a point that, hey, now you are a responsible adult. This is your chance. Take care of yourself. This is your moment, right?
It's like you spend your life preparing for adulthood, and then it comes, and then adulthood is like, well, this is it.
Knocking at you on your door.
This is it. Here is your paper. Here is your pen. Good luck. Yeah. Write the exam.
But with everything, I feel like everything that you have learned throughout your life, this is your moment to use it. Yeah. That's like wisdom. I think I've said it before. It's wisdom. It's you applying the knowledge that you have learned about everything. All the life lessons from parents, from people. Yeah. This is your moment to use it. Yeah. Because adulthood is really just about your responsibilities, you having more responsibilities. Of course, age, yes, but it's not everything. No, it's not everything. You've seen adults that are adults.
Children.
But No. You've seen, like, adults that are like adults, meaning like you're old. But then the way you are adulting is not it.
It's not
seriously.
It's giving a child.
Yeah, because you can meet people that just turned 18 and they're so mature. Yeah. The way that they handle life and, I was about to say maneuver and navigate life and everything. You see that, man, these guys are mature. Yeah. And I think that's what it's all about. Yeah. Being responsible and being able to take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
And if nothing is in vain, right? Yeah. Because everything, also like spiritual side, like church and relationship with God, praying and all of that, it really, really, like, this is your time to, you're a Christian, right? Go ahead. No, but seriously, because people can lose their faith also because they're alone, because no one is there. Yeah. And that was one thing that I was thinking. I was like, man, I've never really thought about faith like that. Yeah. In this aspect, that when you're alone somewhere, and no one is there with you, you have to manage it. Obviously, when you're here, like in Helsinki, you're in church and everything, you don't really think about it.
You see just people every day.
Yeah, we're Christians. We just live our lives. But then when you are alone, not really isolated, because there were still people. Yeah. That's when you really think about this thing, man. And I'm just grateful, because living alone definitely brought depth to my faith, to my relationship with Christ.
What is the word I'm looking for? Anyway, my point is that, well, I think when you are a Christian in a community, that's easy enough. Yeah. But when you're able to remain a Christian by yourself, like, it really makes your faith stronger, and it makes your faith perfect in a way. Yeah. And also, it's not just an outward something, it's also for you. It is for you. It's like a confirmation to you that this faith
is not a joke.
This thing you believe in, it's real. It's real, and it's real inside of you. So
no, because 3 years of like being alone, technically, obviously we had times to come back to Helsinki and everything, but still, that is just to tell you. And also, I realized during that time, like when I was alone, I realized that it didn't really matter where I went. I always found myself where, like, there were people having faith, like the same faith with me, so Christians. Yeah. And that's to tell you, or it told me, at least at that point, that, man, this thing is quite serious, because it doesn't matter where I go, I will still find believers wherever I am. Absolutely. So it shows you that, faith is such a big part of life, and that's definitely what has also kept me.
You mentioned this to me before, but can we talk about how, regardless of what you see other people do, regardless of what the norm is, wherever you are, whatever is like your stage that you are on right now, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Can you just please talk to us?
Absolutely, because don't look at me like that. Absolutely, because I feel like we are so quick to somehow feel like we're not good enough, or we're not doing enough, whether you're in your 20s or 30s, even 40s, I think people need so much grace. Yeah. We don't all have it figured out, if any. I think I've said it before too. We don't. So I think you have to give yourself so much grace. You're doing okay. If you're in your 20s, in your 30s, whatever it is. There is this Christian YouTuber. She has a book, Dear 20-something, You Will Unravel Beautifully. Oh, wow. I've never read the book, but only the title speaks to me so much. I need to read that. I put it on my basket on Amazon today. But it really speaks volumes, because this is also, I think, what the podcast is about, in the now, because you want the best for yourself, hopefully, anyway. But you desire for the best in life, and you feel like you should have achieved so much, like you said, by 25, or you own a house, you have this, you have that, you have gone through school, you have a PhD and everything. Just, I feel like we need to give ourselves more grace, because you're doing okay. Yeah. And as I'm saying it to y'all, I'm also saying it to myself, that I am doing just fine.
You're doing okay. Yeah.
Adulting,
girl.
It's tough. But we're going to make it.
We're going to unravel beautifully.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, no, I guess
that's it. Okay, we're gonna go. All right, take care of yourselves.
Yes,
and
take care of yourselves, guys. I'm sorry, I'm finished.
Seriously.
Oikeasti.
Nyt
ihan oikeasti.
Yes, seriously.
Take care of yourself, because no one is gonna do it for you. Take care of yourself. Take a break if you need to take a break. Yeah. Adulting is hard.
It's hard.
Adulting is hard, and all this money you want to make, who is going to eat the money if you're not there to enjoy it? So
that's such an African thing to say.
I know, but it's true.
But seriously.
So take a chill pill. Rest. Take a day off. Rest.
That's also one thing we need to learn, because we're going to continue this podcast. Rest. Learn how to prioritize rest as an adult. I thought it was a joke too. Working 24/7. Yeah. Right. until the Lord told me something. He said, yeah, you say you can handle stress, right? But stress will show on your face. It will show like on you.
Yeah.
And you don't even know that until you look old. Because you've been stressed, you think you can manage all this stress, but you will look old. You will look like you're not doing well because you're not doing well. Although it's like it happens somehow, like internally, still we are seeing it. Yeah.
I know I'm stressed when my mom tells me you look like you've lost weight. It happens always, once a year, once or twice a year. She'd be like, your neck. She's like your neck.
Your mom is funny though.
I said, what do you mean? I just ate chicken. What do you mean? But it's true.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
Prioritize rest. That's an adult thing to do. Responsible. Yeah, like in a good way. In a good way.
Is there a bad way to rest?
I don't know. Yeah, becoming lazy, so don't do that. Be hardworking, but know when to rest. Because sometimes rest is more effective.
Yes. Yes.
Because if you now get burned out, my dear, you can't.
One of my biggest pet peeves is not being able to give what I can give, all that I can give to something because I'm not tired. Yeah, because I am tired or not well rested. Yeah, I hate that so much. I hate that, and I hate that when I see other people do that, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. Go and sleep, and then come back.
Sleep first. Take
and
a rest.
Give me your best.
Yes, that's it. Let's be responsible adults. We're also learning, navigating, and everything, so we don't really know it. Give us your best adulting hack tip in the comment section.